Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Little jump scare for you there. Too close to the screen. It's day 49, episode 69 of our blind playthrough. Nice! Of Blueprints. Hope you're having an excellent day. 69 goddamn episodes of this game. And frankly, I'm more into it than I was when I started. I don't know. I was really amazed by this game in the first couple of days. But I was also kind of overwhelmed with the possibility of what the game might be. So I was, I had less of a good idea of what kind of game I was playing, but I did love it right away. Now, I think I have a pretty good idea of what kind of game I'm playing. Like, I have a feel for, like, whenever I encounter a new puzzle in the game, I have at least a small idea of, like, what would the maker of the game I've been playing view as a good solution to, or a good way to play this puzzle. Back then, I hope that makes sense. Back then, I had no idea. Now, at least I have a little bit of an idea. A lot of times, it's the wrong idea. Welcome back. In the last episode, we switched our chest mantle. We tried out Vestibule for the first time. We played a very full day. My goal today is actually... Ooh, I probably should have picked Shrine. Shit. My goal today is actually to do things a lot quicker. We have Resilience of the Rook. And my goal is to just get a run where we get Observatory. That's the entire... Sorry, Conservatory. That's the entire goal of the run. Conservatory. So... Let's see if we can't make that happen. That means that we need to draft... Oh, that sucks. Rooms that go straight one direction from these sides. Hallway. There we go. There we go. We also... I'll be interested to see what my draft pool looks like today, because we added an extra pantry and an extra break room. Plus an extra room. It's conservatory right off the bat. We love to see it. This run is already a win, just from the fact that this room exists. So, vestibule, rotunda, and attic. Our shopping list for these for conservatory is boiler room, furnace, pump room, freezer. Some of the more rare rooms, like master bedroom, stuff that I've been in like once or twice total. Not vault for sure, because we have a lot of stuff left to solve there. Not any of these. Rotunda, I will say, I'm very into making much less expensive. It is going to be hard because this is a very useful room, but it is also an expensive room. I'm cool to make that commonplace. We're just going to have to be able to afford it. Vestibule is unusual. I think we make it a little bit more standard. The problem is I don't know that it has any puzzles to it. Attic is currently rare. Cost 3 gems, but I think you almost always get that back. So we walked into this with 4 rare rooms, right? No. What should we call it? Rotunda was unusual. Last time I was in attic, I got at least 3 gems. I got keys, coins. I think it's worth it, but it is also a dead end. So I think it's like a net positive, right? Like you spend 3 gems. First off, you have to have 3 gems. I think we make it standard, and I'm considering making Rotunda standard, and I'm considering making Vestibule unusual. I think this is fine. but they all cost money. And I just got rid of the armory, which makes these things means that I can't like lower the price on them. So, I don't know. That's a little interesting. It's a little interesting. We're gonna need some gems. We can go din here. That's fine. Okay, so our new goal, now that we've already drafted Conservatory, this run is a win. Technically, we could call it a run right here, be completely done, and I would be A-okay with that. It would be a positive. However, our new goals are probably freezer. Probably the same old freezer furnace, boiler pump room. Early security is good here. You know what else is really important to add to our draft pool as much as possible? More mechanical rooms, because we have a mechanarium thing I'd like to make happen by adding all of the 3 coins somewhere, by having 3 or all 8 doors of the mechanarium open. Let's go security level high. Offline mode unlocked, even though that truly never matters. So commissary will get us a shovel because I special ordered it yesterday. I know that for a fact. Let's go ahead and set up a experiment. I need to try more names. At Blackbridge Grotto. I'm going to write that down on my list because I have all these names that I have been thinking about, but I haven't actually tried their name to see if they are archive access. Okay. Letter delivered to the mailroom very much excites me. Each bedroom you draft after your second. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk. That's not good. The next 3 times? Maybe, but... We're going to do letter delivered to the mailroom. We're going to do bedroom you draft after your second, which is a little rough. But now I am very incentivized to draft bedrooms. So I need to... Wait, did I not get... Sorry, I exited because I thought I needed to exit to get to special orders, but I did not. Shovel? Beautiful. All right. Go to the eastern file. Commissary will get us a shovel. It costs 1 gem. We have to take furnace here, right? We don't have to. I mean, technically... I feel like I have to take furnace every time I get it right now. I feel like I have to. I know that I don't technically have to. Nobody's forcing my hands. But drawing room here would be really nice to try. I do have a gem for it. Okay, that's good. To try for furnace here. I can go left, or to try for freezer, sorry. Let's double check that freezer doesn't cost anything. Freezer does not cost anything. It is rare. So we should get a gem right here. Lost and found is nice, but we are going to try and... We could also do solarium to try and get freezer. I think we redraw once. See if we get freezer. We did not. Observatory would use our gem, but I'm a big fan of... Okay, so right now, here's very quick aside about how I'm feeling about the game right now. So now that we have switched our mantle of the knight to be our... whatever it's called of the rook, I think a very important change in strategy has just happened, which is that now the more runs I do, the better. The min-maxing of one run to make it the best possible is no longer fun. Not fun. It is fun, but it is no longer smart. The more runs I can get in, the better. So that means not being particularly precious, because the more times I can affect the draft pool, the more it will start to reflect what I want it to reflect. There's challenges with that, like we have to make wise decisions about what goes in the draft pool, what goes up and down in rarity. For instance, today we took a bunch of items, we made them less rare, which just means that everything got a little bit more rare because we didn't make anything correspondingly more rare. So if we're doing more runs, one of the rooms whose stock goes up is observatory, because the more runs we do, the higher stars we get. Apples are better. 3 is... What is 4 and what is 3? 3 is plus 3 steps. It's a slice of pizza. And diamond is minor is the next one. And then there is the one that means... This is like Borealis, right? Florealis. Cool. Those are all great. We'll take it. Okay. So let's see if there's heat right here. There is still heat right here. Digging in a thing is good. I need commissary too. Let's go digging because I need to get to the western file. I still need commissary, but... I probably should be drafting over by... Good dog. Yeah. I should be drafting over by out of drawing room before I do anything else. We're kind of broke right now. Like, we have no gems. We have 1 gem, but relatively no gems. And, like, no junctions. So, the good news is this whole run is a success if we can just get... freezer. We couldn't get it. Okay, we'll keep drafting. Chapel. So now things are a little interesting. It said there were 3 coins in the house somewhere. I don't know where that would be, right? Isn't that what it said? 3 coins in the house? Security said that? Could be in root cellar, I guess. We need to get commissary. We need to get some resources. I think we should probably draft from kennel first. We have tons of footsteps. Need resources. Commissary. There's still heat all the way over here. Holy shit. Closed exhibit is good for us. Lost and found is a room I would really like to use. We lose 1 random inventory item, meaning we will lose key card, but we will get 2 good items. Oh no, I just got a terrible text message from my wife about our daughter pooping her pants. Uh-oh. Everything needs to pause. My daughter's butt takes priority. Just let me send a quick text message. Okay. TBD on whether or not I need to drop everything, and this is an interesting choice. Lost and found gets rid of our key card, but gives us 2 rare items. I think there's rare items we probably haven't found yet. Let's do closed exhibit for now. Closed exhibit for now. Lockpicking kit. I was going to say, if we can get one more item, the chance to go into a new commissary. There it is. Now we get a shovel. The chance to go into Lost and Found and not lose the most important item to us is really nice. Okay, shovel. Let's take salt shaker. Let's not take compass because it's been kind of annoying me recently. Kennel means doors are unlocked. That's trash. We need to draft bedrooms. And the odds of that happening, not particularly likely. Yikes, this is kind of a terrible spot. But we could do it. Courtyard is good here, though. We don't have the gems for it. I think this run is going to be a bad one from the gym perspective. You know? What happens in the game if you spin every globe in the game? Should I start taking notes of where globes are? I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? Rooms with power. Rooms with globes. Dormitory. Observatory. I'm like 99% sure study, but I'll put a question mark beside it. What else? Okay, we got footsteps. We have a shovel. We can now dig the entire house up. Is it going to mean anything useful? I don't know. We have a chance to draft freezer here. Like, close to furnace. It's not a great chance, but there's a chance. Do I go through all the other dig spots first while I'm here? Because I could use items. Let's do it. When else am I going to do it? There's a key. Beautiful. We're getting more keys. Now we just need gems. We need, not break room. We need more dens. We need parlor room. Parlor room is the word I was thinking of. Little bit of coinage. Hope I made the right call on these. Vestibule is interesting to me, but I don't know that it's useful. It requires more keys in the long run. If it had 0 cost, it would be worth it. I just don't know. Okay, is there a dig spot over here? I've not been in this room before. There was not a dig spot. There was 3 coins. There's the 3 coins. All right. Well, now we've used some footsteps. So, let's go to chapel, see if we can draft freezer, and otherwise, keep this run a-rollin'. Let's go this way first. So, weight room here to lose half my steps. Furnace is really fucking with our red rooms, huh? I don't have the gems for secret passage, so we kind of got to take this. It's okay, we're not being precious with our rooms. With our runs, sorry. Couple couple security rooms. Security doors. Sorry. This is a great place for darkroom. Don't even need to step in there. We need gems. Need gems. God damn it. Maid's chamber is fine. That counts as a bedroom. Letter! Let's go. Okay. I was going to say, the one good thing about that, aquarium also counts as a... Lost and Found is going to come back up. It is. We have to take break room here because it goes the right direction, but Lost and Found is going to come back up. It's nice that way because we took the... Furnace is kind of great in that way. Okay, I have my cheat sheet. 2. A third of 15 is 5. Where is 5 on the thing? Nobody knows. 5 times 3 is 15. A third of 10, 3.333333, minus a third of 5. That's 3 because you can also just add them together and then subtract and then divide them by 3, right? Wait. No, that's not right. You could probably go 10 minus 5 then divided by, so it's basically 1/3 of 5 is the answer so far. What the fuck is going on here? 1/3 of 10 minus 1/3 of 5 is just 1/3 of 5. Then you square it. A third of 5 is like 1.8-ish. Squared is like 3 point something-ish, probably. What's going on here? This one's fucked up. Am I doing something wrong here? Then you would have to minus 20 and square it again. And divide it by 5. I believe the order of operations is take a third of 10, 3.33. Take a third of 5, 1.666666. Subtract those two. You get 1.666666. Square that. 1.6 times 1.6. It's probably 3-ish. Subtract 20 from that. Probably around negative 16. Square that. Can't have a positive and a negative. And somehow then divide that by 5. If you think I have any fucking idea. Let's do it on our calculator just to see if we can get the... Because there's a chance that it comes out to a round number. So 1.66666. That part we know. Times 1.6666666. 2.7 minus 20. Negative 17.2. 17.2 times 17.2. It doesn't matter if they're negative because they'll equal out to a positive. Equals about 295. Divided by 5 equals 60. Explain that shit to me. Something ain't right here, and I don't know what it is. I'm doing something wrong. A third of 10. Right? That's what we've taken this to mean. A third of 10. This is not the one where you flip. This is squaring. You square when you get to that stage. These are yellow, meaning this stage is yellow, meaning you should square there. I think you should then square when you also get to the next stage, right? And you square at the end of that stage, to be clear. Okay, so let's do it a different way instead. What if we had... Let's guess 20. That didn't work. Wait, sorry. The first one's 2. The next one's 5, because it's a third of 15. Then it is 5 times 3 is 15 again. Then this is the one that's confusing. I think there's a chance it's 1. It wasn't 1. Can we try 18? I could do this all day. It's not pretty, but it would tell us an answer. There's only 20 possible answers. And we've guessed 3 of them. So obviously I'm doing something incorrectly. The problem is I don't know which stage of the problem I'm doing incorrectly. Is it that I am squaring early or late? Is it that my guess is that it has to do with the new thing, the thirds. Is it that you have to... It says subtract, though. 5 minus 10 is negative 5? 5 minus 10 versus 10 minus 5? 5 minus 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 10 is negative 5. Then do you do the third? Third of that, either way, is like 1.66. Square that, we decided was like 2.7. There's no way you get to decimals. There's just no way. Decimals makes this all fucked up. But it's all yellow, meaning you'd get a negative number no matter what, and then square it for a positive number, and then divide it by 5. So the real part of the puzzle, like if you don't know the answer to the puzzle, I think the key to unlocking it is first off understanding how the puzzle works. That's out the window. Something I'm not understanding some part of the like mechanics. If I don't know the mechanics, then what part of the puzzle is the key to me figuring it out? I think it is the square. I think it's the square. What is a square that is divisible by 5? It's not 4. It's not 16. It's not... 25 is. So probably... Have we tried 5? So somehow... Somehow the answer to that was 25 before you got to purple. Could also be negative 25. No, somehow the answer before you got to the square was 5 or negative 5, which gets squared to 25, then gets divided by 5. Boy, howdy, do I not know what was going on there, but I'm happy that we got the keys either way. This is still technically heated by freezer. This is so good. It's so good. Another break room just in case we wanted to do it again. No, we should take gems here. Or lavatory to get it out of the way. I think we take gems. No dig spot? Come on. Come on. You're killing me here. Okay, so from here, probably... Yeah, we should draft from Maid's Chamber. Every time I come into this room, I think there's got to be... I'll write that down. Light candle in dining room, study. Maid's Chamber as part of my list. There's a little gas lantern over there. Maybe lighting it has something to do with this room. Parlor gives me gems. Let's do it. Of course, I do have to solve the puzzle to make it work, but... Okay. Black box is not empty. Statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. If true, then false. If true, then false. If true, then true. The blue one would have the gems. If false, I don't know. If this statement is false, what does it look like? A box with a false statement does not contain the gems. I think the opposite of this, and I could be wrong, but for simplicity's sake, I'm going to act as if the opposite of this is a box with a true statement contains the gems. That's not exactly the same as a box with a false statement does not contain the gems. So if this is false, then a box with a true statement has to contain the gems. Kind of. This would therefore be false. This would also be... They can't all be false. Okay, so that means it has to be this one. They can't all three be false. I think it has to be blue. Could be wrong. My confidence was wavering after the break room puzzle, but we got there. Okay, we should take aquarium here. It counts as a bedroom. Give me another letter. Let's go. Also allows us, I don't want that, to go to the east. Doors are unlocked. So, to the east, we have a lot of rooms in which we could draft a... I made this less common. I did. And now I have dead-end problems. And no, I'm not talking about my hair. We got to draft pantry so that we can keep drafting. There's no food here? Because it's a second pantry? You better believe I'm going to take this. You better believe it. What are we about to lose? Salt, shovel, lockpick, keycard, sledgehammer. I'd like to lose lockpick, salt, or sledge. That's fine. It's not my favorite item to lose. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got to get vault. Everything just changed. Box 370. Oh, fuck. Does this still work? You do still lose negative stuff. Okay. We gotta draft vault like ASAP. We have keys. This is fine. Footsteps is our problem, actually. The kitchen, because it allows us to keep drafting. We have 20 seconds. We can go back for footsteps here. Toyster's great. It doesn't cost us any gems. That's good. Draft one more time, please, in the next 9 seconds. That's bad. That's bad. That's not good either. Shit. Is it Christmas? No way. Is that true? What? Hold up. Day 49? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Wait, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. November has 30 days. I should know that off the top of my head, but I don't. It's currently day 49. Day 1 was the 7th. That would make this day 8. 15. How do I do this math? That would make December 7th, day 31. Right? Plus 18 more days is 49. What the fuck? I think we got Boudoir on Christmas, which is crazy. Because I never, ever, ever draft this room, really. What? This is nuts. We need to be smart here. So we have a vault key. We have conference room. We grabbed wine cellar. We currently have both footsteps and resources. So I think we probably ought to just be careful about wasting footsteps right now. That's the thing that we're most likely to run out of. But I need to go explore everything I just did. Let's go back to wine cellar, and along the way, let's grab everything we can. Turn the sink on for old time's sake. We'll buy everything. Chef salad for green rooms. Chef salad not particularly useful today, but that's okay. We got up to 35 steps, which is so bad, but it's all right. In here, nothing, right? Nothing. Okay. We lose 2 steps to go in here, and we're going to lose 2 more on the other side of this. But there's a dig spot, and there are 3 gems. There's a lot of gems. We probably didn't need them, but oh well. Yeah, our footsteps are a problem right now. Yeah. We can't go back through Lost and Found until we use this key, basically, because I need to use the key and I don't want to lose it. So, what are the odds we get Vault right here? Nope. Bedroom gets us a... letter and some die. Some dice. Sorry. Shit. I did it again. Letter's been delivered to the mailroom, apparently. 23 footsteps. This is interesting. Very interesting. What is this? What is this? This is crazy. Oh my god, it's a million gems and dice. Oh my god. Is that only on today? What the hell? This is the coolest secret. I don't know if it's only today. I don't want to know particularly. This is a blind playthrough after all. Someday I look forward to finding out the answer. Someday in the long future. But holy cow. I'm 99% sure today is Christmas. You can't see the items on it in the photo, but it's 100% the same, like, the same beautiful presents. Wow, that's so neat. That's so cool. I was so shocked. And I'm so happy I had the pressure to pick rooms, because otherwise I might have talked myself out of that room. Vestibule here is fine because it keeps our ability to draw alive. It's not great, but it's fine. On the other hand, bedroom closet would have extra items. Is that worth it, though? I don't think so. I think we want vestibule. We actually have to take vestibule because I don't know if I have the footsteps to go back around. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. After that crazy stopwatch, our goal for today, I think we're beyond the reach of furnace, so that's gone. Our goal for today is to get this vault key somewhere safe. That means coat check. That means vault. Those are my only priorities. To do that, I have to be able to draft. I have 6 dice. Vestibule is fine. I have so many gems. If I could get to a corner, I could draft 4 more times to make sure that I get something nice there. And vault would go in corner because it doesn't have... It's got the right amount of doors. If I draft on the other side of vestibule and something goes bad, I get a dead end. I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lose an item. 10, 11, 12 before I can draft again. 12 footsteps, possibly lose the vault key. It's really bad. Vestibule is, I think, about the best case scenario. I mean, it's not bad. I think it's fine. All I have to do is get through here. I have keys. I have gems. This is fine. So, this is unlocked, but no longer. Vault. It's a thing of beauty. We take it, we call that a big old fucking victory, and we go home. Truly. Big run. Good run. We unlock a new... I think it's new. So my background worry, my back of my brain worry right now is that possibly this is a door we have already opened. It is not. So I need to make a list of which vaults... we have opened. And that way I can know. 149, check. 233. I probably should take notes about what's inside of them, but for now, let's just go 304. And then 370. My thought is, it's possible I will get a key and then lose it, or like not be able to use it during the same run, and I should know what key that what number. And what the fuck? Sanctum key? Is one in the vault? Does it say that? Lock tight in the vault of a bank. Of course it does. It says it right there. Let's go. That's good. That's huge. That's very big. So I can't erase that. Is it because I did it here? Yes. So instead, we will stamp over it. And then go to layer 2. Draw a little check. Boom. It's fuzzy now. I love it. I kind of like the fuzzy check. It looks like it's glowing. Okay. Beautiful. Perfect. God, I want to know how many of these there are. That was 40 coins. A gem, a gem, a gem, a sanctum key, and a letter. Uncle, thank you again for all your help. I know I could never hope to repay you, but it pains me to know that I won't even have the chance to try. At any rate, I'm leaving these extra funds behind as well as the extra passports. It would be too risky if we were searched at the border and the money would raise too many suspicions. I think we all want a clean start anyway. I know I do, Mary. So this is vault. What did I call them? Vault key 370 letter. Beautiful. So lost and found just got even scarier, which is that I could lose the sanctum key. The good news is I think it would come back, but I could absolutely lose the sanctum key on the way out of here. So that's funny. That's really funny. I think it would come back. It's not like it would be gone forever, but okay. Excellent. Exciting. So let's go to the foundation and probably try to make the key happen rather than anything else. I don't think anything else makes any sense for this run. I don't think we're going to get to finish in break room, for instance. This is going to use so many footsteps and I think be pretty almost impossible to make happen. But I don't know if it's even going to work. But we'll find out. Down to 12. Sorry, 11. Lost key card. That's okay. Is there anything else in here? I was sprinting through this room last time I was here. You have a book and a pen. Is that suspicious? Is that important? I don't know. Okay, we need to go pantry, aquarium, foundation. We do get some dig spots here, so there's a chance we get a turnip. Nope. There's a chance we get a turnip. Nope. Chance we get a... God damn it. We can draft from here for free without using the footsteps. And it's still hot, which is actually amazing. Redraw. Wait, we have 6 redraws. We can maybe get freezer. We have 5 redraws. This is our final add classroom, which would be really cool. But we have to exhaust. We're gonna exhaust all of this stuff for the chance to get. The only other thing I would take would be dining room with the chance. Well, I still think it's not worth it. Freezer is the only thing that's worth it here. One more redraw. Even if dining room went left, I wouldn't take it because I think this is our only chance to do it. I cannot get this goddamn thing to save my life. This is a bedroom. It counts as 2 bedrooms, which is a beautiful thing to end it on. A letter has been delivered to the mailroom. Has it happened twice? It did. It popped up twice, meaning we triggered it 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I think one of these was already... This bed... No. It's Maid's Chamber, Aquarium, Geist, Boudoir, and then Bunk Room twice. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, perfect end. There's no way there's 23 letters, right? I think we counted 17 before. I think we counted 17 before the last time we were reading letters. Okay. We're going to go deliver this inner sanctum key. Do I know which one I'm going to unlock? Not really. I kind of just like the idea of going left to right at this point. No reason not to, as far as I know. Are we going to have the footsteps for it? That's a whole nother question. We're down to 5, so we probably won't. I think that's a new room right there. We are going to have enough. I think the gate is another room, which is 3. But we're going to have enough. I should have counted exactly how many steps from foundation to inner sanctum. I know the rooms at the end are not new rooms in terms of footsteps. The inner sanctum is, though. So I think we just, we need to get back to room 46, by the way, because I think there's a safe on rank 10 is what we were told. So let's just unlock this one. We have 2 left. We've now unlocked Morajai, as well as Karerika was our more recent one. Cool. Three footsteps, it's just over. I can't get anywhere interesting. So, that'll do it. For day 49, for Christmas Day. Now I have to draft Boudoir tomorrow and see what happens. Excellent run. A fast run. We got Conservatory, which was a win. We also got Observatory. We delivered a vault key, which is always a big win. New sanctum key figured out from the vault. We delivered way more letters. And the new items we got from Lost and Found were the stopwatch and then something else. I don't remember what the other one was. It's all a blur because we went so fast. Freezer was fucking impossible to find there. That's okay. That's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you very soon with another episode. Until then, bye-bye.